B, C, D, E, F, G,
H, I, C, K, and 2P. I'm reading, huh?
So I apologize for the AC going on in the background. It's currently 88 degrees with a heat index of 103. Yeah, we got a heat advisory going on until tomorrow. So apologies in advance for the zzz going on. You know, believe it or not, there are episodes of Hey Arnold where I do feel bad for Oskar. Granted, there are a few times where that happens, considering Oskar is, well, Oskar. If you know, you know. And if you're watching this, then I'm almost certain that you're a fellow 90s kid like yours, Hootie, and those who subscribed, fellow Hooties yourselves. And that episode is Season 3, Episode 24B, Oskar Can't Read? Now, some of you know I already discussed the Oskar-centered episode after this one, Baby Oskar. Now, when it comes to Oskar episodes, you think that he's going to have some character growth. Well, as much character growth allowed in an episodic show like Hey Arnold, when it's all but forgotten and he's back to square one, asking poor Susie for a sandwich. I also want to thank Amanon for requesting this episode. Sorry if I butchered your name. But it is an interesting episode. Yes, despite being about Oskar, it is an interesting episode. There are some signs that Oskar has some special needs, at least in my opinion. Well, let's not waste any more time. It's in a book, just take a look. And let's discuss Hey Arnold Season 3, Episode 24B, Oskar Can't Read. We begin the episode with the boarders having some dinner, and Oskar is making noises as he chews.
Oskar, for the love of Pete, will you stop that humming?
What humming? He cannot eat with the humming.
He can't help it, that's just the way he eats.
Now, I don't know if this is vocal stimming, or if it's one of Oskar's many weird quirks, but it might be a sign that he has special needs, or even on the spectrum. But I really don't know about that, considering he's never really giving any other sign of him being on the spectrum, but the humming thing. Even if it's only happened in this episode, does raise the question what kind of disability he has, because he definitely has some kind of mental deficiency. It can't just be a cultural disconnect at play here. I don't know, let me know in the comments. Ernie asks Oskar to pass the salt, and he freezes.
That's the pepper, Mr. Kokoschka.
Sorry, I'm so tired I can barely see straight.
Oh, Maron, what a dimwit.
Random question, but Ernie is using a booster seat when eating at the table, right? I mean, us Hooties gotta use a booster seat when sitting at the table meant for humans, and not a 3'3" Hoot, and my main demolition man Ernie isn't that much taller than me, so he looks like he may need a booster seat to sit properly at the table. I know it's a rather odd nitpick to focus on when the subject of the episode is Oskar not being able to read, but as someone of the short persuasion, I can't help but think of random stuff like this. Oskar gets a package. A weird package.
Great, it's my new X-ray glasses so I can see through people's clothes.
Please sign your name on line 1. Could you spell that for me?
No, I'm busy. It's written right there.
What's your name, Tornado? But seriously, how do you not know how to spell your name? Also, weird. Thank goodness we don't see Oskar wearing the X-ray glasses. It would have been a whole different problem if he went around with them on. If they were X-ray glasses and not an obvious scam that someone like Oskar would fall for and spend Susie's money on, Oskar can't even help fill out.
Hey, Oskar, read me the rest of the recipe, would ya?
Oh, I can't help right now because my eyes are too teary from those onions.
You're nowhere near the onions. lessons. What's the matter? Can't you read? Oh, he left.
Oscar, you were nowhere near them unease to get the teary-eyed as Phil was. I like how Phil went, "What, can't you read?" Oh, he left. But seriously, Oscar, you need to get help for that. Who knows what you're gonna get into thinking it's something else. So Oscar asked Arnold for help opening what he thought was aspirin.
Mr. Kokoschka, that's not aspirin.
Of course it is. It says it right here.
It says tablets for scum-free fishbowl water. See?
Oh, right. I knew that. It's a headache from eating too much fish.
Oscar, all you gotta do is get yourself a trip to the emergency room to get your stomach pumped. If you take fishbowl cleaner tablets, then what? You think Ernie and the others aren't going to make fun of you for that? Oh, Malone, what a nitwit. Arnold asks him if he can't read, and of course he denies it before folding like a house of pickles.
Okay, so it's true. I never learned how to read. Big deal.
That's okay. You can still learn.
Hey, what for? I didn't need to read to become the successful man I am today.
But you're a paper boy.
What's your point?
The point is that you need to learn how to read so you can get through life like a normal person. You know, being able to read signs to know where you're going, or so you don't eat fishbowl cleaner tablets. But, oh, it's not important to you, huh? You must think that Susie will take care of you and read everything. Well, not to spoil future movies, but Susie won't always be there. But that's way after this episode. Oscar tries to get Arnold to keep it a secret when...
Oscar can't read.
It's unbelievable. Who says I can't read?
You did just now, Kokoschka.
Wow, Oscar, you were really quiet about that. Oh, how did Ernie and Mr. Wynn find out that secret? Seriously, Oscar, shout it louder next time.
I'll bet you $20 you can't learn to read by the end of the month.
And I will bet you $50. Okay, it's a bet. Hey, little buddy, I was just wondering.
If I could help you learn to read?
So now Oscar wants to learn how to read because the other boarders will make fun of him. I know I said I feel bad for Oscar, but that doesn't mean I still don't find him annoying. Yes, he has a job, but he thinks being able to read isn't important for him. How is he able to do his paper route when he don't know how to read? So let's see how Oscar's lessons are going.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
H, I, C, K, and 2, P. I'm reading, huh? Jelly bean, violin, coconut.
Oh wow, you're really showing progress. And 2 is a number, not a letter. Of course I can't judge him too harshly. After all, he's just starting his lessons, so he shouldn't expect any progress right out the gate. Arnold gives Oscar some worksheets he got from school, and he says if he does them every day, he'll be reading in no time. Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there, Arnold. Do you really think that you can get someone like Oscar to do work? I mean, you can make the argument that he has a job and he gets up every day and delivers papers, but that's probably because Susie wakes him up and more than likely has to argue with him to do his job. But I'm sure he'll do his worksheets and he'll take it seriously.
Oh, Susie, you won't believe what happened. I wrote my whole worksheet, everything perfect, and then it blew out the window because you left the fan on again.
Sorry, Oscar. I'll try to be more careful. I guess you'll just have to do the worksheet over again.
Yeah, I could, except my hand is so cramped from all the writing I did. Could you do it for me?
I can hear you fellow Hooties from your monitors now. Or your phones. Or TVs. Mostly your phones if my channel stats are correct. Also completely unrelated from the video, but apparently more females watch my videos than males. Huh, neat. Wait, what was I ranting about? Oh yeah, I can hear you right now. You're saying, "Hey Hoot, there's a small question here. When are we supposed to feel bad for Oscar?" Later. Right now, he's being his usual lazy self. And honestly, I wouldn't argue if you don't feel bad for him at all through the entire episode. The man is the embodiment of lazy. How could anyone feel bad for him? To be honest, I want to smack him a few times while watching this episode, especially when he acts lazy. But anyways, and how dare you cheat on a worksheet with the noble Hoot on it? and Oskar thinks he can read the first page of A Tale of Two Cities. Well, for those who've seen the episode as many times as yours Hootie has, you know how. By paying off Chocolate Boy to read the first page over and over and over and over until Oskar can memorize it.
Age of Wisdom.
It was the age of foolishness. It was the season of light. It was the season of darkness. It was the spring of hope. It was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us.
You did it, Mr. Kokoschka.
You know, it really shows just how mentally stunted Oskar has to be to where a kid Chocolate Boy's age can read to where you, a fully grown and lazy man, can't. Well, there's the answer for you, Hooties. Lazy. This sad man can't bother to learn to read, that he does every underhanded tactic under the sun just to avoid having to do any work. But that's what you expect from a lazy bum like Oskar. Ernie, however, is not fooled and has Oskar read it one more time.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of
I
times.
thought so. You can't read it all.
What are you talking about?
I switched the books, you bum.
Oscar?
Well, maybe I did, but that...
Oscar!
You were cheating the whole time, weren't you?
Good on Ernie for calling out Oskar for lying. That's why I respect my fellow short guy. Say what you will about Ernie being a bully to Oskar, he don't let Oskar get away with being a lazy swindler like Phil or Mr. Quinn. We see Oskar walking home, and a kid asks if he can read this map for him.
I can't read these directions. Can you read them for me?
No, I can't right now. I'm sorry.
You can't? But mister, why not? Can't you read? Can't you read, mister? Can't you read?
Oh, what's wrong, Oskar? I thought reading wasn't important. Huh? Now, how are you gonna learn how to read? Are you gonna actually put the effort, or...?
I want to read.
Mr. Kokoschka, you said that before, but you didn't mean it.
That was before. Now I want to read.
One of the main reasons I hate Oskar is he says things, then he'll just do the opposite. Mainly because he's a lazy bum and it makes it almost impossible to tell if he's being serious or if he's just lying again. And I don't know if it's because of his accent or his disability that I'm still not sure he has. Oskar actually makes some progress as Arnold drops him off at the library.
There's thousands of books in there. Just go in and start reading.
But Arnold, those books are too hard.
I hate that thing he does, that when he doesn't get his way. I don't know, just the way he complains is so childlike. It's like he won't put the effort in to do anything. He just wants to do what's easy, and if it's the slightest bit difficult, he quits or begs Susie or anyone else to do it for him. But he ain't gonna his way out of this. After trying to read some books, he overhears people talking and finds a book more his speed.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Do you want to pet the kitty? Yes, I want to pet the kitty. Pet, pet, pet.
Aw, well, ain't that nice? Oskar reading a book, and he seems to really enjoy it. You know, it's nice to see Oskar doing something without being, well, Oskar. It's rather refreshing to see Oskar not thinking only about himself and doing something like...
I want to read the big toy book.
Give it to me.
No, it's mine.
I want to read. Give it
No,
back.
no fighting, children. We have to share.
Yeah, I should have known he was gonna do something eventually. I mean, it's Oskar here. Now that he can somewhat competently read, it's time for the real challenge Arnold has prepared for him. Arnold takes Oskar out to the other side of Hillwood and leaves Oskar with directions back to the boarding house.
First, take Maple Street East. Okay. Turn left on Madison Avenue. Okay, this is great. I'll be home in no time.
As good as it is that you're reading the directions, you might want to watch where you're going so you don't run out into the street again. Back at the Sunset Arms, Ernie has his doubts about Oskar and has hope that...
Trust me, we'll get a phone call at 2 in the morning. I'm lost. I'm cold and scared. Come get me.
Now for those who are like, Ernie, what game you're playing? My guesses would be Demolition Man, or maybe The Nightmare on Elm Street, or the equally classic Friday the 13th. I don't know why, but Ernie seems like the type that plays LJN published games, because he supports the little guy in his mind. What do you Hooties think Ernie is playing? Let me know in the comments. Now let's get back to our least favorite boarder, as he makes his way to the subway.
Chefing town, okay.
Well, to be fair, he didn't see that Chefing Town was covered, so I'm not gonna give him any crap for this. As he sits down and realizes that he's messed up, a little cat cheers him up.
Do you want to pet the kitty? Yes, I want to pet the kitty. Just like the book I can read. Just like the book I can read. If I can read Pet the Kitty, I can read the street signs, right? Come on, let's go home.
That's all well and good, but you just snagged that cat from what could possibly be a home that's missing him. But hey, you're home. Yay! Or the cat was homeless because they're like, alright, I live here now, and is just welcomed in along with the animals that also live there that occasionally are seen running out of the house from time to time, but aren't seen running around the boarding house. I mean, aside from Abner. But anyways, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching, and thanks again, Amanon, for requesting the episode for me to discuss. If you liked the video, hit the like and share with your fam. If you're new to the channel, subscribe today and join the Parliament of Hoots. Your support means so much, and I can't thank you Hooties and new Hooties enough for liking my crazy videos and subscribing. Until then, I'll see you when you visit the Owlery again, and I give my hoot in the dark. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share with your fam, subscribe today and join the Parliament of Hoots. And also comment what you thought of the review. What are your opinions on said episode? Let me know in the comment section below. Your guys' opinion means so much to me, new viewers, and fellow Hooties. Check out the videos below, it'll take you to more of my content, and follow my other social medias, including Instagram, Twitch, and also Twitter, or X. Until next time, guys, I'll see you when you visit the Owlery again, and I give my hoot in the dark.